instead of doing it with your conducting, you actually did it with your body. And really, of course you can do that, but it would be good if you could learn to do something different with your conducting. I think in the last quarter, was it you wanted them to go quieter in that section, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted them to really go in that flat though.
Okay, how can we help her to indicate that without doing it with, physically? Well, we were quieter for that last quarter of the melody.
I wanted them to make that really flat.
So you want to kind of inflect that in some way.
I think it's the eye connection with them early enough as it's coming out, so that they know. You can also just leave you just staying upright. Sometimes situations like that you actually have to say, right, we're going to want to do it this way in the performance and rehearsal, and just make so they've got a mental note of it that it's coming up, and then do a gesture that you build in with your group, rather than something that's necessarily intuitive. Sometimes you can want it down there, doing a sharp or something to flatten stuff. I don't think that's really an occasion where you want to do it. So it might be just a little wink or something, just so they know that it is coming up.
Actually, one thing that came out of your conducting just now was at the very beginning, you gave us an upbeat, and then we set off at a tempo, the tempo that we've been doing for the last 20 minutes or so. But the upbeat usually is designed to indicate the speed at which you want to carry on. The upbeat was quite a lot slower than the tempo that we chose, and this is something that we haven't really touched on. But you can indicate the tempo of the piece that's going to be conducted with that single upbeat, the speed of that. Therefore, you have to think through the pulse before you start exactly the speed that you want. So I'm standing here thinking I'm going to do it quite a lot faster. Okay, so the upbeat immediately should tell you the tempo. Now, I'm not suggesting that it's totally accurate, but when you get really comfortable with the music you're conducting, then you can do that accurately. I'd like you to do the start again.
Yeah,
and just
if you be more expansive with gesture, do something different, pull something different out of those things.
Yeah.
It doesn't even need to be necessarily, a strict beating pattern.
But it's some difference in the gesture and the shape.
And the singers have got to sing what they see.
Yeah. Take 2 minutes.
Feel the power and what you have to do a mix of people.
No, it was so much more interesting with the gestures and the stars and the moves that you were giving us, and we gave them because you showed them. Yeah. Well done. Ian? Ian?
Yeah, yeah.